Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are back once again with our Crusader Kings 2 Warhammer mod, where we have been playing as the Ogres. I think I may have finally managed to work out what the problem has been with our wealth, as everyone who has been watching, I'm sure, will well know it's been yo-yoing all over the place constantly since we started. And it's for an actual really simple reason. I can't believe that I didn't realise it sooner. It's because we're in that many wars, we're constantly trying to replenish our forces. And the Horde armies don't actually cost all that much to maintain their forces, but it does cost an awful lot to replenish the forces. So because we've got such a large force, we're now up to 7,000 because I've been pillaging and I finally managed to get them back up to full. As soon as they hit full, suddenly the cost drops off. I mean, here it's a 1.75. So when we're keeping this at full strength, we should very, very easily be able to actually, maintain this and actually maintain a decent enough wealth. So what we need to start doing, and what I haven't been doing, which is really dumb that I haven't realized it sooner, is doing a war, expanding our land, and then going around and pillaging a load of places. So if we can pillage some places, then bring in, a bit of money to get these all brought back up to full strength, and then go and attack, rather than trying to just attack without giving it any chance to actually, replenish our forces. Anyway, that's what I've done. I've spent a good few years getting my guys replenished, and we're going to go and target these guys. They're a pretty small dwarven force. They've only got 2,000 men, and basically, I want to get some revenge. Now, we'd love to do an invasion of Dwarves, but we don't have 30,000. We're close. We're getting closer. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to subjugate this land here. So subjugate all this land. It's going to cost us a fair bit of prestige, but we can deal with it. The main risk is going to be whether they do decide to bring any allies in. So before they even get a chance, I'm going to go through to my army levies, and I am going to will likely accept. All these guys likely will accept, so invite all of them. What's this? So one of your loyal retinues has approached you with a petition. He says his family has lost several of their mares to illness, and they now struggle to feed their children. You can have 6 mares, because I'm such a nice person. So we're going to send in this force. We're going to see how this is going to go. We're actually, we're not in a money deficit for the first time in a very long time. We're going to slam into this force, and then we're going to besiege them, will be the basic plan. Well, we're going to try to, certainly. Let's see how this does go. With any luck, are we... Yes, all of our guys have gone yes, they are willing to help. This guy, 8,000 men, where is he? He is down there, so he has decided to join in with this fight. So, this may not go too brilliantly, but we're going to give it a go. Bring the spoils back. Yes, certainly need to do that. And let's look at trying to... Okay, so we're now in a money deficit. That's going to be a problem. You see, it's a money deficit because we need to sort of replenish our forces. And that's where the problem's coming from. So, we're going to... First of all, we're going to grab as many of these. We're going to bring all of this place down to being controlled by us. And, yep, let's set that up. Yep, there we go. So that's now that place has been unified. So we're now going to force our way back. Albino, Noblar country. What's this? Who are you? Who are you? You've decided to declare dangerous revolt has broken out. Yes, but where are you? Go to you. You're down there. Wonderful. Don't really care. Them, we're not too worried about them just at the minute, but we're going to pull this force back. We're going to try and get them out of our place. Okay, so that you've decided to try and attack our people. Well, we're not going to allow that. We're going to force you back. We've managed to grab some land, so we should be able to defeat these guys relatively easily. We do have more men than them. We'll see how this does go. We do have very good commanders as well. We do have a slight problem in that we are very melee focused in terms of what our guys are actually doing, so we need to resolve that. There you go, we're up to 49%. We've got there's a good 4,300 force there. They've got a 9,000 force, so we're going to need to watch that. We're going to ideally, because we're at the point where we're not actually able to replenish our forces again, we're going to struggle now. Those 9,000 could become a problem, but we'll keep an eye on them. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll watch this, and so let's have a look. So they're down there. They've decided that they're going to definitely attack us. But these guys here are going to be, with any luck, able to bring this force down. So that's perfectly fine. We're going to stand here. We're going to defend this land. We've got reinforcing there. You can see reinforcing 3 units, so that's him. So that's nothing too much to worry about. We need to get it so that our money here, when it hits high enough, then it'll be good. So blasted traitors. More goblin rebels have taken up arms. That's not too much of a problem, really, at the minute. We do really probably need to turn around and deal with them sooner rather than later. But we're not gonna worry about it too much. They're not too much of a threat to us. They're a goblin force that's decided to raise up, so we're not worried about that. Let's see, how is our money doing? So our money is, that's going to be the big problem. We're going to watch this fight. They are not, so their flank's going to fall very quickly, so we're not too worried about that, I think. If we can get through this round. Yep, so we've gotten through this one. Right, how is our, okay, right, this is not going great. Right, so, yeah, our guys collapsed. Brilliant. Yeah, that's going to destroy all of our people. Yes, it is. Great. So, that plan did not work. That was not a good plan. Okay, so just standing against them when they are a force of that size, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to work. So, we're going to shift our focus here. This war's not going to go too well, is it? Could we offer them a white piece? Could we get out now? Yes, we could offer a white piece. We would lose 200 prestige, which means this whole total thing would cost us 500 prestige and be unsuccessful. That's not what we want. We need to try and salvage this. I'm sure we can salvage it if we act quickly. That's going to be the main problem, though. If we can act quickly, which we're not going to be able to do. Okay, so this plan hasn't gone exactly as I would have hoped it, so... what are we going to do? What should we do? Right. So we can't replenish our forces, and our forces are not large enough to be able to take them down. I probably shouldn't have, just attacked them straight off and tried to besiege them. That was maybe, well, not maybe, definitely that wasn't a good idea. So, what, we're going to switch around. We're going to try and attack these guys instead. No, we're not. We're going to move back up north. We're going to move up north. We're going to try and deal with this. At least we're going to try to. We're going to use our guys as a bit of bait, I think would be a good idea. So fantastic. Yep. We've got a non-aggression pact there signed for no real apparent reason. Not too sure why we've got that one, but you know what, we can deal with that. So let's have a think. So we're going to get these guys, keep them moving up. We want to try and use these guys basically to try and attract these. We need to try and make sure that those... Okay, right. Have they had... Yeah, they've had those other ones come in. So we're going to offer a white piece. We're going to have to accept that. We're just going to have to take that prestige hit. That plan did not work. But these guys now are now screwed. So there we go, white piece. So that one really didn't go to plan. Brilliant. Not great. Not great in the slightest. Money, though, is going to start going up, so that's fine. And we're going to now go and remove these. So our wealth is about to go down, so we're going to take a bit of a hit as we're going to be replenishing. But, you know what, the replenish, we can deal with that. So that's a 2,400. So that should go up once. Very, very long way of doing it, but we're going to have to, we're going to have to go and raid. So that's not a problem, though. We can go and raid and make some money. So we can call in allies. We don't need to call in allies for this rebellion, though. We're going to be able to mop them up very, very easily. So we're going to start with removing the pig barterers and the Ashen Mountains, and then we're going to move on to the Direbogs. Probably before we get to the Direbogs, though, they will have, given up, which is great. So you can see here, we're starting to replenish our forces very, very slowly. It's going to take a long time to get back up to it. We were up at sort of 7,000. We're now at 6,645. I think I'm going to need to focus and get some stuff so that we're actually... Well done for you. Good riddance. Probably should have read what that said. But yeah, so I think one thing I'm going to try and look at is, you can see here, we've got reasonable size. Our forces in terms of our heavy infantry are good. It's our range that's the big problem. We need to develop our range some more. So that's going to be a bit of a problem, but something that we can deal with. Let's have a look at our hordes as well. So we could very easily put our heavy infantry and our light infantry back up. It's the fact because they only cost, prestige, so they're pretty easy to do. It's the problem is the ranged infantry. So I think we're going to need to pick up a couple of ranged infantry guys just to get them into a better place. And then if we could, it'd be brilliant if we could get some like horse archers as well. And that would, I think, really put us into a good place to be able to look at expanding this force a little bit further. You can see here, it should be replenishing 546 a turn, so it should be replenishing pretty quickly, but it's the money that's holding up. That's where the big problem has been. Not too much of a worry though, I can deal with it. I think I can work out a way to actually sort this. In theory, at least. We're going to see how well that will go. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, and I think what instead, right, so that idea of the dwarves, not going to work. Okay, not the end of the world. So instead, we're going to turn around and we're going to stick to an old plan that we had. It's an old one, but it's a good one. And we are going to move back and we're going to get up these mountains. We're going to move up here, up this mountain path, around here. We're going to look at these guys. We're going to, take these guys down, I think. Basically, we're going to surround the dwarves. That's going to be the plan, and that'll give us plenty of options as well for where to go and raid to bring in as much money as we possibly can. That's the plan. We'll see how it does go. Do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see how this does go in the future episodes. I've been Etharal here for eGen, and I shall see you next time.